Welcome to episode 7 of the Elite Series chase here on the Red River in Louisiana. It's crazy. Already 7 events into the season. There's 2 more to go after this one. Hartwell and Sam Rayburn, which I'm really looking forward to. This one, it's tough. It's super tough. I haven't caught a bass in 2 days. I caught one spot that was 6 inches long. And since I've been here, I've caught 4 bass or 5 bass. And again, that's me putting my head down for 12 hours a day trying to catch a bass. It is brutal. It's super hot. I've been to Africa, and this is hotter than when I was in Africa. I've been drinking like 24 waters a day, 2 electrolytes. It's been, I've never sweat so much in my life. It's brutal out here, and it's supposed to be like 96 tomorrow. So it's been hard on the body this week, and it's been hard mentally just because the fishing is so tough. I don't know if I'm gonna take the locks tomorrow to another pool. I don't know if I'm gonna fish the main river. I don't know if I'm gonna go in the backwaters. My mind's kind of all over the place. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit confused, but that's how this place is. Like, you can get, there's so much dead water out here. So I'm kind of leaning toward the main river. I feel like if I put my head down on the main river, I'd be better off than spending 2 hours of idling trying to get in these backwaters to areas where a bass might not even live. So I'm kind of leaning more toward a main river deal, but I'm not going to think about it till the morning. Once I put the Merc in gear, I'll start thinking about it, and just going to go fish and see what happens. And again, big thanks to you guys for watching. I'm going to get some rods tied up and get the boat organized. We'll see you guys in the morning. My GoPro wasn't working yesterday. It kept overheating. I was messing around with it. But you guys did not miss a whole lot. I caught 3 cute ones for like 4 pounds, 12 ounces. I'm in 98th place after day 1. Coming into day 1, I said if I catch 3 fish, at least 3 fish, I'll be happy. And I caught 3. I caught more fish yesterday than I did in the last 3 days of practice combined. Practice was terrible, and the goal today is 5 pounds. Or sorry, 5 fish or 5 pounds. I'd be happy with 5 pounds or better. Coming into any turn, my fish, as long as I can do better than the first day, I don't care if I'm in last or 10th. That's all I care about. As long as I can do better as the tournament goes on. That's kind of my goal for every single event, just to keep doing better and better. And the weights are super tight. Like, if I can catch a decent limit, if I can catch 6-7 pounds, that'll jump me up quite a few spots. It'll gain me some good points and help me move up the board a bit. After coming into this tournament, I was leading Angler of the Year by like 30 points. Now I'm in 3rd after 1 day of fishing, and I'm behind 100 points. So just goes to show you cannot slip. You have to constantly catch them, and if you don't, you got to make up for it. So today's a make-up day. Gonna go out and hopefully put 5 in the box and get some good points. Can't bomb this one so far. We're at that bomb line. We got to move up today. At least a 70th place finish to survive this one and move on to the next 2. But looking forward to it. Gonna get the boat backed in and go put our heads down and grind out 5 bites. That'll keep. Be a bass. What spot? Think it'll keep? Oh, without a doubt.
1
Might. That's a wrap on the Red River. Man, I didn't do a whole lot of filming just because it takes time, and I needed to put my head down. And it was between the heat all week, the tough fishing, and just not being able to figure anything out. It's been a tough week. This week I just felt like everything was going wrong. You know, popping tires on the trail, or just little things. Like, it was always something every day of practice, and then the tournament I just didn't figure anything out. But that's just how it goes. I didn't lose any fish. Fished good. I actually caught more fish in the tournament than I did all of practice. And I am happy with a 109. I think that's where I ended up, which sounds weird. But it could have gone a lot worse. I'm still in it for points. If I finished like 200th, I would have been out of it for overall. So yeah, as weird as it sounds, I'm stoked to roll out of the Red River with a 109. Cool body of water. There's a lot you can do. There's a lot of water to fish. You can flip your brains out for days. You can frog for days. A lot of pads, a lot of mats, and you have basically two options. You can fish the main river, or you can go in the backwaters. I ended up sticking in the main river just to maximize my time. You know, some of these backwaters, it takes an hour to get in there, and you could go to some of these backwaters, there might not even be a bass that lives back there. There's not a huge population of bass in the Red River. Forget what the number was, but like, there wasn't a whole lot of people. Like, out of every tournament this year on the Open so far, I think that this tournament had the least amount of limits brought to the scales. And even the limits that did come in were small. I think Keith Poche won with like 12 pounds a day or something. And that's like 200 boats. So, tough fishery. I didn't do a whole lot of filming, like I said, and like, my GoPro on day one was overheating, and it didn't film anything all of day one. And then day two, I kind of had to put it in the cooler every 20 minutes just to keep it cool, so it would keep running all day. But yeah, oh well, this is what it is. We dropped in points, but we are definitely not out of it. We still got 2 more tournaments to go. In it for the Southerns. Next up, I head to Lake Hartwell. I figure if I can get a top 20 there, I'll make the elites. Fingers crossed, and I'm hoping I can just go there and catch them and get it over with. I've never fished Hartwell before. I've been there. I'm looking forward to it. I like fishing new bodies of water. There's a lot of big spots there, a lot of big largemouth. And yeah, hopefully we can get it done at Hartwell. If not, we'll have to try and get it done in the overall. And then after Hartwell, we go to Sam Rayburn for the last event. But I'm gonna clean the boat, clean the truck, get on the road here in a couple days, and start making my way to Anderson, South Carolina for the second last stop of the Opens. These next 2 tournaments are by far the biggest tournaments of my life, 100%. It's all I think about when I go to bed. It's all I think about when I wake up, is trying to make the elites, and we're sitting in a good spot. Gotta catch them. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you guys following along the Chase video series this year. And all my friends and family, and of course our sponsors. Couldn't do it without you.